Drone Boy, the one only Great Day Impact Day 905 Star Drop opening. And again, pretty excited that we have another freebie over on the Supercell store that just so happens to be 88 credits. Again, nothing too crazy, but it's still free credits. And as you guys are probably aware, we don't usually get too many chances at free credits. And then again, I did supposedly get my 6 daily wins already, so it looks like we have angelic drops, but let's see what else we have going on today. Starting with 100 coins,
Super rare.
into a super rare 50 bling, 50 bling, still rare 100 XP doublers, 100 coins, we have our chaos drop,
Epic.
okay, an epic, 200 coins, so nothing too crazy. But here's the free 88 credits. We have our daily streak, day 314, with reward of another star drop, and the fortune the gems you seek are closer than they appear.
Super rare.
Super rare of 50 power points. Again, with that fortune, all I can really say is yesterday I believe I did end up getting that gem. I want to say gem grab, but that's a game mode. The gems out of that box, it was 21 if I'm not mistaken. So again, you always want to try and get all the free rewards if you can, because you just never know if you're going to get something decent out of it. Most of the time probably not, but sometimes you will. So, and we have an additional quest for deal damage points to get a love box. We have the melody quest. Again, I think most of you guys are going to be pretty happy to get the opportunity to go on a RPG date with Melody and Brawl Stars. Again, we have no idea who these last dates are, though. Also, again, that's painful. We're right on the line. Guys, we were so close. We just didn't monitor the soil pH enough. We almost had 3 more chaos drops, but again, 5 is still pretty good, but we definitely don't want to miss these next 2 days rewards for the maximum love meter, or whatever we're calling this thing. Again, I think a lot of us were choosing the right one. It definitely had to be the soil pH thing, because if we're being honest with ourselves, I think a lot of us were surprised, or at least that's what I saw in the comments and stuff, right? You're going to date Rosa and all of a sudden she wants to take over the world. It's not what any of us were necessarily expecting, but it seems very heavily implied that at some point she came to the Star Park, which I guess is an island off the well, I mean, I have no idea where it is, but it's an island somewhere. She came there because Spike is a living plant, and obviously that's going to be fairly interesting to a botanist. She finds this pink seed, grows it in a container, and somehow the pink seed has like telepathic abilities, and it's sort of controlling her mind to try and take over Star Park and fill the entire park with pink seeds. So yeah, I don't know, something weird's going on there, but you're not really dating Rosa. You're sort of dating the plants, if that makes sense. Melody, she could be short, she could be tall, but either way, we already got 20 million takedowns, so it's gonna happen regardless. Again, hopefully we can get that max tier reward this time. I think it's the Jock Stew skin this time, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to remember what the order was. Is it the Stew skin, or is it... It might say here, if I look quick. Okay, I was right. So 5 is the free Angelo. And I'd obviously prefer to get free Angelo, because even if it's a smaller amount, obviously we'd probably get a credits fallback. And you guys know how I feel about getting credits, so... Anyway. Again, have voucher redeem messages, but nothing too interesting in the inbox. If we hop over to the shop on step 5 or day 5, the Lunar New Year event. Again, if I'm not mistaken, I haven't been keeping exact track. Now, I know the days aren't necessarily going every single day, but I do believe it's day 5, even though I haven't been putting it in the titles just because there's so much going on. You know, of course, still have the Lunar Lotus Willow offer. It looks like today's is, I want to say, firecrackers on a string. Again, pretty decent looking spray. Don't know if I'll use it, but freeze is the goods, as is the only way I can really say it without getting copyright infringed probably by that other YouTuber. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, again, only decent Lunar New Year offer I'm seeing is probably still the 50% off gems. It looks like those chaos drops are lasting again, just not quite long enough, unfortunately, to justify me holding on to them for the Mega Star Drop opening, so I am just going to open them straight up now again. 5 chaos drops, the potential is high here, we could get something good, who knows. Already starting with a mythic. 150 credits.
Super rare.
2 super rares. 50 power points, 100 coins.
Epic.
An epic. 100 bling. Oh, okay. Still super rare, but we got 8 of them. 100 coins, 100 coins, 100 coins. 50 power points, 50 power points, 50 power points, 100 coins, 30 credits. Not too shabby. Hey. We got a legendary.
Legendary.
Hyperchart? No? Still. A lot of credits today. Again, I'm not too disappointed by that, certainly, though, again. What is that, like almost 700 credits probably today? It's still pretty good. But yeah, again, I don't think anything else too crazy is going on. Looks like we have the Brawlentine's offers still. We have some discounted skins under the guise of being Brawlentine skins, even though they're clearly not. Rogue Mortis, Tempest Terror, again, heavy discounts, but I still don't want to buy them if they're just regular epics, so... Again, I'm still heavily debating with myself if I should get Ferocious Fang and Jade Agent Colt. Looks like the Lunar New Year offers last 1 day less than these 2 skins, so I'll probably have to decide in the next 3 days. Again, I believe that's to the end of the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. You have a PowerPoint offer that's okay, I guess. Again, weirdly expires in like 50 minutes. I have no idea why that is. It seems like these resource offers always have their own independent timers on them for some reason, and I just don't know why. I don't know if that's like fear mongering or if there's something else I just don't understand, but again, I don't really want it anyway. So I have daily freebie of 15 coins as well as 10 power points. Again, I'm probably going to be busy today again, unfortunately. But as of today, I have 6,288 XP doublers and 219,747 power points. Of course, I'll try to get this video out as quick as I can, but again, I'm not just going to sit here and grind these extra rewards. I'll open them tomorrow. Besides, we also just had 5 chaos drops to open, so that was quite a bit in itself, I think, anyway. And hopefully you guys get something at least that you're happy with, of course, too, but again, where's this coming from? Pick up coins. We have the Raining Coins mod back for the weekend. Again, so much going on this weekend. We got esports, we got Raining Coins, we got the Brawl Talk. I think a lot of people are excited for this upcoming Brawl Talk with this very interesting new 100th Brawler coming out that's supposed to be special. Again, I fear it probably is going to be an Ultra Legendary, almost guaranteed. But that should make the mechanics of the Brawler all the more interesting. Again, Kaze is very hard to play, but once you get used to her, you'll find that she's actually quite useful in a good amount of matchups, but very tricky still too, so I feel Sirius will probably be under that same manner where it takes a lot more thought to play him well, I'm assuming anyway. Otherwise he's probably just going to be broken for the first 2 weeks and it won't matter, and then they'll nerf him, then you have to figure out how to play him. But yeah, again, I will point out, because I thought this was funny, so Kit just got his hypercharge in the ranked pool, the guaranteed max brawlers. And again, I told you guys, I think it was 2-3 videos ago, I just got Kit's hypercharge. I've been wanting for a while to play it in ranked, and of course I get it. I swear this always happens. I get the hypercharge I've been wanting to play in ranked, and then they shove it in the guaranteed brawlers anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Again, one I'd really like to have as well is Melodies, just because it makes it so much more effective on the safe. There's no doubt to that. 3 versus 6 notes, you're going to want the 6 every time, of course. But again, I'm assuming the max is probably still 200 to 250 coins for Raining Coins. I could be wrong, but that's about what it was before. Again, I'll either try and figure it out, or you guys can let me know in the comments if you've already tried it and figured it out for yourself, how much the max amount for the Raining Coins is. But also just want to quickly show you guys again what's coming up with Brawl Stars Esports. I don't know. Is it better when it opens up the mini Chrome tab here? I don't know. But it looks like we have South America coming up at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Well, that's a lot later than the other one. At least I'll get to sleep this time, I guess. But yeah, if that's 2 p.m. and not 2 a.m., then that should work a lot better for me. Again, if it was a.m., I think it'd probably already have a countdown timer with less than 24 hours, so I think that's probably a good thing for me. I'll be able to watch it without having to worry about losing sleep. So yeah, again, of course, the only other thing I can really say is it feels like the predictions for these esports matches are opening up a lot later than they were before. Again, usually it was you had a full 24 hours to put them. Now it seems like it's only maybe a few hours before the match starts, 2 hours at most. I don't know what they're doing with that. I wish I had more to say about it. It could be more, could be less. I don't know, but it seems to have been around 2 hours. So be expecting that. I'll say at least if you're looking to put in predictions, because you don't have time to actually watch the esports, which I'm assuming most people don't just sit down for and you really only need to watch for 2 hours straight if you're looking to get all the rewards. But again, it is still time consuming nonetheless, even though, someone like me, I actually enjoy watching it regardless of whether there's rewards or not. But I can't also justify just sitting down to watch it for the sake of watching it most of the time when I'm also trying to do so many other things, as most of you are, I'm sure. So again, I think that just about covers it for today. Make sure I'm friending everyone in the Squad Busters friends list. But yeah, again, let me know if you're excited for the Melody date. Let me know if you want to see Tall Melody or Short Melody. And let me know if you guys think we can surely get the maximum reward for the free Jock Stew skin. It is, again, I actually have it, so I can tell you guys, it is a really cool skin. I hope we can all get it for free. Again, me as in getting the fallback, whatever the heck that's gonna be. Hopefully it's something decent, like some amount of gems. I doubt it. It'll probably just end up being bling, but hopefully it's at least a decent amount of bling. I don't know. The fallbacks have been terrible, is the point. But yeah, other than that, again, I'll get this video out as quick as I can, but I'm gonna be busy today, unfortunately. Oh, and one more thing before I forget. Again, because of course we only have, was it like 4 days left until the update, and you need to make sure you have your extra 3,000 Chroma trophies for the Chroma Ultra Trophy box, right? So I grinded out Frank's title. Again, I've been playing him a lot more with the buffies anyway, but we have the tank now, and I've been playing a bit of Gene here. Again, the unfortunate thing with Gene is while he does have the gadget to make him more viable in solo showdown, which is obviously the best way to push trophies because you don't want to do it with randoms, everyone knows that, but obviously he's always going to work better as a support, and the issue is, again, it's 20 seconds. Even if I put the cooldown gadget on, it's only going to reduce it to like maybe 18 seconds or something. So if a player like Edgar or something is able to juke you out with one of his jumps to get you to waste your lamp blowout, and then he uses his gadget to charge up his super again in 2 seconds, you're gonna get wrecked if you're playing Gene in solo showdown. So it's one of those brawlers where you just end up hiding in the bush most of the time because you really don't want to give up your gadget when it takes 20 seconds to use it again, and it's like the only thing you have to stay alive. So yeah, he plays more like an assassin if you can charge up his super. But yeah, other than that, again, hopefully you guys are excited for the Brawl Talk tomorrow, and let's see how far I can take this, guys.